and this will be part of the documentary, and this is probably why it happened. Like the last like 6, 9, 12 months, I've had a lot of people tell me like I'm a great idea guy, but I'm not the guy to actually go do what I talk about. So like that bothered me. Like that bothered me a lot. And maybe that's the chip I have, right? Like I've had people tell me I wasn't smart enough to I should go in the military and be in the front lines and be the first person. Like that came from people in my family. And I should be the first person on the front line because I'm not smart enough to do anything with my life. So like my college degrees, like I have 2 of them, right? People told it took me a long time to get them. Trust me. It took me, I think, 15 years to get the first one and another 3 after that to get the second one. And I'm going to be getting another one soon. And the only reason I'm getting a third is because I can't let my kids beat me at anything, right? So, but like, maybe that's the chip that I have on my shoulder, right? Like I never want anyone to feel the way that people made me feel, right? And that's why I try to have an upbeat personality and upbeat, way of looking at things. But dude, like, I don't very rare. Did you guys see the reel that I put out when I was like, I made a birdie and I was like, I feel like Birdman, like not like Big Bird, but Birdman.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I never get like that. Like I get like that in my personal life with people I'm like super comfortable with, but never like in public. Unless I'm drinking and I'm in Mexico, then it definitely comes out. Especially if there's good music on. But like for me, it's really just about like trying to make people smile just a little bit, right? Like I've had people reach out to me and say, "Hey man, like this is really great. Like you're playing good golf. You look like you're having fun." That's it. Like that's it for me. If I get 0 view, I know I'll get at least 3 views because I'll probably do at least one of them. And then probably Ken and maybe a couple other people, but I don't do it for I don't do it for glory. I don't do it for anything. Like I do it just because it's something I want to do. Just like I'm sure you guys have had podcasts that have completely bombed and you're like, oh man, I felt great about it. And like, you get like, 30 listens, right? Like, I don't know. Like I have that problem. I don't know if you guys do or not. You guys put a way better produced, product out than I do, but that's really what it's all about. Like, it's just about trying to make people feel good. And, like I do, like, it might sound really weird, but I feel like I'm a better person after coming back from this thing.
I mean, I'm excited to see the next videos because like I think you're just a very realistic golfer. Like when you do post these play holes, but like seeing you, like you in the first 2 parts that are out, like you hyped yourself up more than I've seen you do it in the past. And you had, was it 3 or 4 birdies in that round?
3,
like that.
Yeah.
But like you're a great golfer. But like you don't always, not that you're negative, but like you're just realistic and like, all right, on to the next hole. Like let's go get par. But then your highs were so much higher in these first 2 parts. I
outperformed what my expectations were. I wanted to have an average of like 85 for the entire trip. My average was, 78, 79. So it was like 79, like maybe 81.
Yeah.
Right. And for like, dude, that's across like, Gary, I don't know if you were on, but like I started 5:12 a.m. East Coast time and finished at 11:08 East Coast time. Like
that's
at
crazy.
night.
That's crazy.
And like and I filmed it all by myself, and like I was my hype man. I was everything. And like I did this, like it's weird talking about it now. Like I'm starting to like think about it, but like I did this by myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I drove myself to the airport. You know what I mean? And I did all the filming on my own. I'm doing all the editing on my own, all the storytelling on my own. And like, this is, I was looking through the footage. Like I want to do a 60-minute documentary, but it might end up being an hour and a half, dude. Like I have some pretty good stuff. And like, I have the script. I have chills, guys. Like seriously, like this was a big deal for me. And
that's gotta be exciting just having all that content too.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Not like I wouldn't be able to stop working on it. I would just like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, man, because you lived it. You know how good that story is, and just to get it out there.
And like I watched most of the video back like multiple times, but the fact that I did like. I played golf yesterday, and people were like, "Oh, do you play golf a lot?" I was like, "Yeah, a little bit here and there." Because like I don't want anyone to be like, "Oh, this guy thinks he's a YouTuber," because I played like garbage yesterday. To be honest with you, it was so hot and like, but it like I had a great day, I had a good time, and then by the end, the guys were like, "They're like, oh, what's the shirt?" And I was like, it's the brand. It's like something I do, and And they're like, "Oh, what's the bag?" I was like, "Oh, Scramble House. It's where I play." And they're like, they're asking me all these questions. And really, like, it comes up naturally. I don't even like talking about myself at all. And I think it came across in some of the videos. Like, I don't ever pump myself up. Like, the one hole I remember, like, I'm like, "Let's go," and I'm like, it's like I then laugh at myself because like I don't ever do that. You know what I mean? I do that for other people.
Yeah.
Right now, now I feel like I have some people kind of cheering me on. Like, people were invested. Like, I'm like, "Yo, I'm on my way to San Diego. I'm on my way here," like, whatever. But like the day flew, guys. Like,
I believe it.
It flew. I had certain things I wanted to film, and I just like it didn't slip my mind. I had checklists, dude. I had everything like lined up. I had a pen and paper out, and I'm doing all these things. But at the end of the day, like I did it, and I had a moment on 18 in Tijuana. Like, I finished, and I was like, "Holy crap, dude!" Like, I finished, and then I looked around, and there was no one around. And I'm like, "What did I just do?"
But it's like you said, it's not for anybody else. I attribute it just like music, though. It's like you are chasing after something and creating something that's for you and not for anybody else. You could have 6 people give a shit and like the rest of the world doesn't, but it's still fucking sick that you accomplished that.
Yeah, and like it's crazy. Like, dude, like the emotions, like when I was in my hotel room the night before, and I'm like just kind of starting the video out, like I'm just like, who I want to thank and all that, and like I had a moment, I was like, I had to shut the fucking camera off, like,
right,
because I was talking about my mom, and I'm talking about like all the people I'm just so thankful for, and like I think, like, honestly, that was like that turning point. Like, it's like I had this thought, like, first of all, I was like, if my mom was around and I told her, someone would have did it before, because she would have fucking somehow put it everywhere on the internet. "Oh, my son's doing this," right? But the other part is, I could also hear my mom like be like, "Yo, I have my passport. I'm coming with you." You know what I mean?
Right.
And which would have been a whole other issue, right? Because we would have to stop and eat everywhere, and I would have played 15 holes. But yeah, man, it's like, like my wife was just like so supportive, and she's like, "Make sure you eat, make sure you drink," and like, dude, I was up. Like, when I was coming home, like I was up like so early because I was still on East Coast time. So I was up at like 3:00 in the morning, their time. And of course there was nothing to do, nothing to eat. So I'm like, I tried to watch TV, and it was like terrible TV. Right. But yeah, it was cool. It was definitely cool. And I do believe, like, I know it sounds like I'd be the first person to be like, "This dude's got to shut up." But like, I feel different. Like, after doing it, it was a great feeling.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's just phenomenal. I think one of the probably the most impressive part too is you knew keep the pace up, because like you like to talk, but like in these carts you're like, "Oh, John, well, let's go. We got to play this hole. We got to keep this going. We got to keep this going," because you're racing that sun for the whole day.
There is a moment in it's the final 3 holes in Mexico. Where I just gave myself the business, dude. Like, I was in my ass, like, dude. I was like, you got it. Like, I was like, finish what you started. And then, like, I was like yelling at myself. I'm like, just finish, like, cut the shit, like, just fit. Like, I got in my own head, and like, dude, I ripped like shots, like. I did it, and I couldn't believe that I finished, right? Like, when I finished, it was dark. I didn't see my ball. I knew the directionally where it was going. And I heard it land, but I had to look for a couple minutes. It was past the green up on the hill, because it was like it said 135, but it was really like a 125 shot. So that, you guys know, it's a whole club, right? But then, like, I thought about all kind of stuff. Like, dude, I grinded for like the last like 6 months to get my swing to where it was repeatable.
Yeah.
Where I knew I was going to be playing golf, like, probably in the dark. And I had glow in the dark golf balls, which were cool, but it wasn't dark.
Cool.
It wasn't dark enough to actually really, really see it. But like, I knew, like, I can tell when I hit a ball where it's going. Right. And I knew that it was like that first shot was like, it was in the fairway. I just wasn't sure exactly where, but it was like, they made it so easy for me there. Like,
I mean, that's awesome. True too, to have your game in that point where like, not that you're gonna go out there and shoot even par, but know that like you've really eliminated those like bad days, because you could have just had an off day, and then it's, you're hitting it all over the place and losing time, and then it's like it becomes more of a drag getting through it. But to get out there and to play as well as you did,
I outplayed my own expectations by a mile, and going through and rewatching it, like that's the best continuous golf I've probably ever played in my life.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? Like,
what a time for it too.
Yeah. And again, like I'm not a hack. You know what I mean? Like I went out and I actually played good golf. I would have been embarrassed if I went out and shot 100 at each place. Like that would have been embarrassing, right? And by the way, time wouldn't have allowed that. Like an extra 30 strokes or 20 strokes,
right?
Like that's an extra minute per stroke at the very least. Like you're talking about probably 3 to 4 minutes per stroke. And like I got it done, and it was a challenge, man. It was a challenge, but the courses were great. The courses were beautiful. I was really, really, really impressed with Pickering Glen in Toronto. And, they play 39,000 rounds there, and their season is like 4 months long, 5 months long, maybe 39,000 rounds, dude. So I was done my first 9 before their first tee time officially started.
Yeah.
And it was great, man. It was great. I can't say enough good things about them. The people at Enagic was just like a blur, because it was like 9 holes just in, out, and try to get done. I was really concerned about getting to Tijuana based on the time.
Right.
And then, in it's not Tijuana. I think it's like Real Del Mar, like Del Mar. I don't know what it's called, but that was great. And then that course is my kind of course. Like there's a lot of like, I think the video will do it some justice, but there's a lot of like elevation change there, which was cool. And there were a couple times where I whenever I go to Mexico, I reference a chupacabra, because I always feel like there's a chupacabra going to come out and attack me. But the hotel was like it was a resort. I was literally just there to sleep. Super comfortable, really, really clean. Shower was amazing. It was huge. And the water pressure was good. That was great. Bed was comfortable. I showed, I don't know if you saw my Instagram, but I took a video of like from my room, from the balcony. It overlooked hole 1 and 10.
Remember that?
Dude, it was so nice. And then, so I got that all done, which was great. And then slept, got up, went around, I'm going to probably release one of the videos. It's like, I went down to I think hole number 1 and just did I just talked about my trip. I think I'm going to turn it into a podcast and just play it like as a podcast. It's like 30 minutes I talked. And, so that was it. Like I did it, I think my scoring average, if we talk about it, would have probably been around like an 80, maybe 81.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah. And then the journey home, which was interesting too. Flying Tijuana, by the way, Tijuana's airport is absolutely beautiful. Like it was so nice. If anyone in LA or San Diego, like I would fly out of there before I would fly out of a LAX or anything like that.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously it's an incredible story. So real quick, John, tell everyone where they can find these episodes, and then obviously the final documentary, so they can check out the whole story.
So everything's going to be, all the videos are on YouTube. So at the, I guess it would be the Bumbling Golfer. And then Instagram, Facebook. I have TikTok, but I don't really use it, but everything's at the Bumbling Golfer. Documentary should be out. I'm hoping I guess I have 3. I'm supposed to release episode 3 tonight, but I goofed up on something, so I can't put it out until I actually fix it, which is a pain, but that's okay. So this week, next week, 2-3 weeks, all the episodes will be out, and hopefully in the 4th or 5th week, I don't know what that is, but that'll be when the documentary actually comes out. So hopefully, mid-July.
Yeah, I was gonna say mid to end of July.
Yeah, probably mid-July. And then hopefully people find it interesting. If they do, that's great. If they don't, that's okay too. I mean, it could not be I have a lot of friends that are like, oh, that's cool, and they never watch it.
Yeah,
like Gary.
I was just gonna say, I'll make sure that we put it on our stories and stuff and link it. But you know what? Just fuck yourself. I don't, like whatever, dude.
Next time,
whatever, dude.
Next time before you click on that good video, just go to the Bumbling Golfer and
I mean,
to watch.
You would get me from 52 views to 53. I would appreciate that.
I didn't watch good. I'll watch anymore. So I'll watch them tonight. I'll make sure to brush up.
You should follow Mo. He's a huge Phillies fan, dude.
Mo, I'm so sick of these Phillies fans. Yeah. John, we appreciate you being here, brother. You're the best.
Appreciate
Congratulations again.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And for all you guys out there, there are shirts out there at the bumblinggolfer.com. No discount code because I don't know how to do that. But maybe if I do figure it out, maybe I will make a discount code that is like basic 15 for 15% off your Bumbling Golfer shirt.
There it is.
High quality polos made by Acorn Hills.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And shout out to you, TJ, for being the first person to buy one. I really do appreciate that. That was very kind of you. And I'll send you guys just, I guess, how big are the people at your tournament? Are they bigger people, smaller people?
All over. Everyone.
Well, maybe we'll just do like a gift thing where you can just say, I'll give a shirt to the winner. Or if you guys have like a raffle basket,
he does a raffle.
Yeah, we got a bunch of raffles.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys talk to Nate. Maybe we can get a couple shirts in there.
Yeah.
There we go.
But I appreciate you guys. I'm glad everything's going well, and Gary, again, congrats on being a dad. I know you were already a dad, but you're a dad again.
Yeah.
TJ, it's exciting to hear about your stuff coming up.
Yeah, thanks.
Life's about to get super busy. Congrats to you and your wife as well. Yeah. And we'll definitely do this again. I'll have you guys on my podcast once I kind of settle down a little bit. I'm a little golfed out, to be honest with you.
I bet.
It's been a lot, and you're really looking forward to spending time with my wife and hanging out and dinners and all that good stuff. And she really supported me through all this, which is great. And so we'll be in touch again. And let me know how I can help you guys. If you want me to put anything out, let me know. That would be great. And
same here, dude.
We'll do, brother.
All right, man.
Appreciate you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Thanks for watching today's episode.
To see more of our content, be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube. We can be found at Basic Bogeys on all platforms.
Thanks. We hope to see you on the next one.